Hi there, it's Kevin with Roguedeckbuilder.com here with match number 1 in the standard daily with Orzhov ramp. This is a very keepable hand. No, we'd not like to bowling in this. We are on the draw, so hopefully we get into our another God of the Shrine would be perfect. We can play this God of the Shrine first, and then we have we go Night Veil Spectre probably into Whip of Erebos, into Grey Merchant of Asphodel, and that's going to be, it's going to be a lot. That's going to be 7 life. So we're going to easily be able to stabilize, I think, against the red decks. I am a little bit nervous about the green decks. They can just go over top of me and just do insane amounts of damage in a single turn. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see what this is. And the Whip of Erebos is definitely going to be great. It's going to be a Rakdos deck. Okay. Not very familiar with red-black decks at the moment. I don't play against many of them. And there's an Orzhov Guildgate, which I do believe is going to be more powerful to put into play tapped right now, as we can avoid putting it into play tap later on. So Blood Crypt. This could be there is a black-red control deck going around. So don't know how well we fare against it. We'll have to wait and see. But late game, a Dead of the Deathless could definitely swing the tide in our favor. I'm worried about getting Rakdos returned for a gazillion. And he's probably got so much removal, I don't even know if this Night Veil Spectre is worth just to chuck out to die. So I'm going to go for the Underworld Connections instead, because I'm pretty sure the dude has removal for it. So I'm just going to go for Underworld Connections, because I do believe that this is going to be a control match. And card advantage is going to be key. So now I'm not that worried about Rakdos' return, as I can just gain some incremental card advantage. Desecration Demon, that's a little bit problematic. I can always Orzhov Charm it. But there's another Underworld Connections we could definitely put out, or we could just go Whip. I'm thinking that Whip is the right play here, or another Underworld Connections on another swamp. And we'll draw a card here. All right. So we're going to be taking some damage from that Desecration Demon. It is going to hurt. But eventually we're going to be able to... I mean, Night Veil Shrine is going to add a ton of mana next turn. And he's going to go for the aggressive attack here. The good thing about with Whip and Grey Merchant is I'm going to be able to get a lot of life. But I've got to do it quick. So Nykthos will add a net total of 2 here. If I tap for, he'll add 4 mana. So I can actually play the Night Veil Spectre. No, I won't have enough to actually play it. So I'm thinking that it is going to be Grey Merchant here. And we'll hold up... No, I won't even be able to hold up mana. If I go Whip, let's see here. Well, we can use one of these. It's going to get me quite a bit of life. And we actually draw a card here as well. So I'm thinking of tapping down his guy. Not quite sure at this point. I'm going to need to whip a Grey Merchant back into play. So I hope he doesn't just kill Chandra Pyromaster. That's going to be a little bit of a problem. It depends on if he mutavaults. So he is going to mutavault here, because now I can't block. Okay, so we will sack our Grey Merchant. So just going to take 2 here. Again, I think the right play is going to be bust out this Whip and Grey Merchant back again. Because I'm thinking that he's got plenty of removal in his hand, and we might actually even have enough. But again, I can't quite... If I play Cryptghast, it would add just 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So unfortunately, I can't whip and activate, or can I? Let's see if I activate, it's 2. No, but it's going to be a little bit off. So I'm going to need to do this Orzhov Charm to kill his Desecration Demon, or do I need to... If I tap like this will tap for 4 for the Cryptghast for a Nightvale Spectre, but then I have to hope that both... And then I could actually extort for 1. If not... And if I Nightvale Spectre right now, if I did this, it's going to do 7, so not quite. I can't activate quite. I'm thinking Whip is the right play here. Hero's Downfall might 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So he's going to kill off my Nightvale Spectre. And I'm going to take 11 damage here. So I'm going to go down to a 2. And that adds so much mana. I just don't think it does anything at this point. I needed this a couple turns ago. We need to draw into a... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can do 9 damage to him. Oh, geez! Ha! It's a legendary land. I'm a bad player. That was horrible of me. I did not mean to do that. Forgot about that legendary. Let's see here. So how much mana can I actually add now? That was really bad of me. And I might actually want to keep up an Unreal Connections. We'll just keep up 1. So if I Cryptghast here, yeah, I could still have 1, 2. Yeah, we could still definitely. So there's a 5. So he's down to a 3, and we do have the Orzhov Charm up. If we need to, for whatever, if we need to kill him for whatever reason, or if we need to use it for whatever reason. So back to a 13. Let's see what it gets off the top. A Thoughtseize. I think that I do sacrifice it. And now we're in good shape. I'm down to 15 minutes, so I'm going to have to start playing a little bit quicker. And he's going to Rakdos return me for quite a bit. I don't think this Orzhov Charm does anything. He just loses next turn, right? Deals X damage, and I lose X cards. So yeah, I just discard these cards. And then next turn I just whip and kill him. So we will do that. Oh no, that's only does 1. Okay. Or it only does 2 damage. It's only a 2/3. I was thinking it's a 3/3 for some reason. So I'm still not out of this. Okay, so we're gonna draw a card. Oh, so close. So close. I'm out of white mana. Not good. Not good at all. So I need a white here. Or I save this to try to hit something out of his. Like a Read for the Bones. And we could draw a card in, and then I could have 4 mana up to try to do something to him. But I don't think there'd be... Yeah, I'm going to have to go into my attack phase here. I guess I should have kept up another one, and that would have been the difference. And it got me a Thoughtseize. Oh, well. And I guess I could have drawn a card here. Yeah, that didn't do it. Kieran won't do it, so... Yep. Okay, so we'll go on to the next game. We got him down to a 1. There's the Dead of the Deathless, next card. All right, so I'm actually liking this matchup, though. We're going to bring in the Blood Baron Viscopas. They're really, really good versus him. And we're going to bring in the Ashen Riders. Ultimate Price is decent. It can kill his Desecration Demons. I'm not liking the Devour Fleshes, and the Orzhov Charms against him aren't that great. Neither are any of these cures. So we can take all the cures out. I'm thinking Teysa's not that great either. Doomblade's really bad. Shadowboard Demon is okay, actually. It kills like a Desecration Demon. But I'm thinking like a Merciless Eviction might be a little bit better. Just a 1 of Merciless Eviction, or we could actually go into... Yeah. I'm going to call it like this. We'd like to play first, yes. This is a decent hand. The Blood Baron Viscopa is very powerful. A little bit of play mistakes on my part that time. I do believe we have the better matchup here. No first turn Thoughtseize, which is excellent because we need to avoid that, getting our Underworld connections out of here. Temple of Silence is awesome here. We can scry. This can go on the bottom. It's a little slow right now. And now is he going to Thoughtseize? Thoughtseize is going to hurt. Okay, that's going to really hurt. He's going to take the Underworld connections. But I highly doubt he takes the Blood Baron Viscopa. He does have Mizium Mortars is a way to deal with it. He's got to take the Underworld here. And he takes Dead of the Deathless. Really? Okay, I'm really cool with that. Because we get another one anyway. And we get our Underworld connections online, which is awesome. Oh, that's why. He had a Lifebane Zombie. Interesting choice to bring in. So we're going to Temple of Silence here. We're going to actually draw a card here first to see if we... Okay, it's Temple of Silence, or do we want another Underworld Connections? And I do believe that's the right play. Another one, Underworld Connections on our Swamp. Now, the Grey Merchant should get us there. I'm hoping. Hoping a Chanter doesn't come down here. Read the Bones. That's fine. Because we do have... There's a Whip. That's great. Gives us something to actually do here. We can put this on the bottom. We don't need it at this point. And there's a Whip. And we might just have him in range here for a kill, depending on what he does. I mean, Rakdos return would really hurt here. Needle. He's going to name Swamp, probably. Yes. So now I can't use these Underworld connections. Very smart choice. Lifebane Zombie misses, though. He's going to be taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from the Gray Merchant. And there's a second Gray Merchant. I think that there's not much he can do here. Because he can't really attack in with the Gray Merchant. Or with the Light Pains. He chooses to. That is very interesting that he chooses to do that. Because I could just whip it back. We could have like an Anger of Gods here. I don't know what he's doing for 2. Oh, that hurts actually. That's going to actually scry. Put it on bottom. Wow, so we're not out of this. Rakdos return just possibly won in the game. Oh no, I could have just won there. What did I do? Okay, I'm the worst player in the history of man. I could have just won there. And so I need to concentrate. Sometimes commentating is... oh, so if he has something here... No, okay, that's not going to do it. I can just whip back the Gray Merchant, and that's game. So, I mean, if he would have had a Needle there, I would have been screwed. Because now I can just whip this back. Okay, we're going to the next game. So again, I like this. I like this matchup a lot. The Doomblade can definitely come back in. No, I don't think it's good versus just the Dragon. I mean, Shadowborn Demon is decent though. Teysa I don't like. Maybe Merciless Eviction I don't like that much, and would rather have a Shadowborn Demon. And it's tempting just to take out these Obsidots and Blood Barons just for, yeah. In fact, all Shadowborn Demons might be better than like Ultimate Prices as I get value out of them. So that was a quick game. Took me 2 minutes to win that one. Another decent hand. Very good hand against him. We do need to draw into some lands. Our opponent does mold a 6. No first turn Thoughtseize, which is awesome. There is our little shrine. So we need one more land. Ratchet Bomb isn't the most powerful card versus me. It can get up to Underworld Connections, but it's very slow. Gosh, we have to hit into that 4th land, or this is the difference between a loss or a win here. We got to outrace that Rakdos' return. It's going to Lightbane Zombie here and find my Obsidot. Ah, no, read the bones. Okay. There's Underworld Connections. So I'm going to get some value out of the Underworld Connections before he bombs it away. And see the life of Needle. See a name swamp again. Whip. Okay, I don't even have one in my hand. So we're going to draw a card. Unfortunately, oh, that is not good. So we miss on that fourth land. That's going to be the difference of a win and a loss, is the miss. I do believe we just get rid of the Nightveil Spectre. It's the weakest card now. Late game, this Dead of the Deathless is going to get us there. But I'm going to get Rakdos Return for everything. That Stormbreast actually be a pain in the butt for me to deal with. It's just too... you can't miss on 4 draws. Again, we miss. I'm glad he didn't... So 5 draws. Wow, 5 draws we miss on a land. That is going to be game. So a little bit of bad luck there. 25 lands, and we're miss. So, and I got to get rid of another card too. I guess these Dead of the Deathlesses are just so... We'll get rid of one Obsidian. So unfortunately, that Stormbreath Dragon's going to get him there. I'm so far away from... double Stormbreaths. So a misplay on that first game on my part cost me this match. But this game, there was nothing I could have done here. Wow, I've drawn 7 out of 7 draws. I've drawn 1 land, and that is it. That's game. There's nothing you do against that. So a little bit of bad luck there. And there it was, the Godless Shrine. This needed to be clear back here though, to get me going. If I could have got that Liliana out and just started pumping out the card advantage, and then the Obsidian would have put him on a little bit of a clock as well, then we would have been okay. I mean, the naming Whip is only half the card. The life gain is so good against this deck, actually. I like this matchup. I think this is a very winnable matchup. It's just you have to dodge the Rakdos Return. I could care less about these Stormbreath Dragons. They're very slow and very clunky versus the deck. He does have some answers with the Needles. Ratchet Bomb's a little bit awkward, but all in all, I like this matchup a lot. This last game, there's no way I could have won this. I do believe it was a keepable hand. All I needed to do was hit just one more land, and if it would have been actually if this would have been a regular swamp or something, we at least could have got the Nightveil Spectres online, and then who knows where we could have gone from there. But if a Crypt Gas would have stuck, that would have been enough ramp to start getting into what we needed. Unfortunately, it didn't work out our way. 0-1. This is Kevin with Roguedeckbuilder.com. Thanks for watching.